In my classroom, we do 3 different kinds of circles. We always start the year with what we call community building circles. And for community building circles, we're learning about our talking piece. We're learning about our circle rules, such as respecting the talking piece and speaking from your heart and listening with your heart. And the community building circles really just help the students to get to know each other. They become comfortable in the circle environment. The questions are easy, like what is your favorite food or what do you want to be when you grow up? We do move into academic circles. For academic circles, when we're learning about the human body, we might do a circle where each child shares something they know about the skeletal system. Or we might listen to a read aloud and share something you heard in the book or something you think might happen next. These are great ways to review learning, and it's amazing to see what the students pick up on. So it really helps me to understand what they've learned. My favorite kind of circle is the problem-solving circle. If there's a problem happening in the classroom, such as students not raising their hands enough when they need to speak, we might decide to do a circle where we pass our talking piece and each child talks about why it's important to follow the rule that's been broken. If I pick up the class from library and I hear from Mr. Duff that the self-control hasn't been quite as strong as it should be, we might come back to the classroom and have a circle where each child can talk about what they might do next time.
So WEB is an acronym for a program that stands for Where Everybody Belongs. And it is a transition program for our 5th graders as they enter into the middle school. It helps to kind of break down some of the stigma of the middle school, allows the students to get in the day early and really fully experience what the middle school is all about. So on that first day of school, they feel much more comfortable. But it's much more than just that first day of orientation. It is a program that lasts throughout the entire school year where our 8th grade leaders have various meetings with the students, and they have different celebrations so that they have those connections that they make throughout the entire year. And it's just as much of a transition program for our 5th graders as it is a leadership program for our 8th graders.
So the thing that was most special to me was on the orientation day when we were all gathered outside the school waiting to go in. A 5th grader approached me and she was super excited. She started saying like a ton of questions all at once, and she did not look scared at all. And I remember thinking, this is amazing if Web made her comfortable enough to just be able to ask all the questions she needs to feel comfortable.
Service Learning is a program that started a few years ago at East Aurora High School as an evolution of our community service requirement for graduation. Twice a year, we send students out into our community, and they work side by side with their classmates, teachers, teacher aides, and community organizations to accomplish tasks that are necessary for our community agencies to function within the greater Western New York area. Some of the locations that we've recently visited are Knox Farm, Beaver Meadows, the 10 Lives Club, St. Luke's Mission, Friends of the Night People, Cazenovia Park, the Rural Outreach Center, and many, many others. When our students come back, they feel fulfilled, they feel more connected with each other, with the school, and with their community.
You know, it's definitely the staff. It's definitely the staff, and it's their commitment to everything. You know, I've been to a ton of high schools all over the place, and you know, you talk to people, you see the facilities and everything. Everyone has pretty similar facilities and pretty similar structures and such, but the people here are just wonderful. The teachers are brilliant, they're funny, they're smart, they're super down to earth, and they just treat everyone like a friend. And that's something that you don't really get from a lot of people. So it's the respect that the staff has for people, the work that they put into everything, and it just feels like a friendly community atmosphere. You know, I walk down the hallway, I say hi to all the teachers I see, they say hi right back, ask me how my day is, and it's just a very friendly and very happy, light atmosphere around here.
I have great relationships with all my teachers. I spend a lot of time in Mr. Heisler's room, even like at lunch doing homework in there or just hanging out in there whenever I have free time. We have some great teachers here.
I think it's just such a tight-knit community that even if you've never spoken to someone, you still know who they are and they probably know who you are, and it just makes everybody that much closer together.